With the release date for Yellowjackets Season 2 drawing close, the fans can't wait to see how the story unfolds. The Emmy-nominated show is all set to come back in the spring of 2023. And before it does, here are all the deets on what's in store. Starting with, what's the new season all about? The Season 1 finale left the fans in a state of shock, waiting to see where the plot goes next. And well, Season 2 promises to be full of twists and turns. For those of you who need a refresher, Yellowjackets is a show set in 1996, when a team of high school soccer players is traveling to Seattle for a national tournament. But the story completely changes when their plane crashes while flying over Canada, leaving many dead, while the surviving team members are left stranded for 19 months. The show uses time jumps to tell the story, shifting between the years 1996 and 2021, slowly unraveling the mystery behind the crash. The Season 1 finale left the fans with plenty of questions after revealing the fact that the girls had resorted to cannibalism to survive the wilderness. With this explosive twist, Season 2 is bound to start on a shocking note. Season 2 promises to reveal what Lottie and her cult are up to in the final moments of the first season finale. Word on the street is that the writers are actually calling Season 2 the winter of their discontent, as it takes us through the girls' lives in the woods as they turn almost feral. After Jackie's death, we see Lottie appointing herself as the leader of the group, leading everyone to develop a taste for human flesh. So, moving on, the fans can expect some pretty gory scenes in Season 2. But that's not all. The writers are also going to answer some pretty pressing questions this season. The co-creators of the show recently went on the record to talk about how Season 2 is going to explore the most brutal times that the girls spent in the woods. They also confirmed that Season 2 is definitely going to answer questions about Shauna's pregnancy and her mystery baby. And to top it all off, the fans will finally get to know more about the man living in the cabin and the meaning of the mysterious symbol that we see throughout the first season. But in the middle of all of this, Lottie is still the star of the show. For now, the fans have been led to believe that Misty, Natalie, Shauna, and Tessa were the only survivors to return back home. But in the final moments of the Season 1 finale, we find out that Lottie is very much alive. And if that wasn't shocking enough, she's also revealed to be the Antler Queen. But that's not where it ends. She's also running some kind of cult in the present day, and might also be responsible for Natalie's kidnapping, which raises the stakes higher than ever. So, the fans can expect a lot more of Lottie going into Season 2, especially as we learn how the time in the woods has affected her the most. And while Courtney Eaton has done a remarkable job playing teenage Lottie, the adult version of the character is all set to be played by Simone Kessel. Speaking of the cast, here are all the actors who are part of the cast in Yellowjackets Season 2. Aside from a storyline that instantly hooks you and twists to keep you waiting for more, Yellowjackets is a show that stands out in terms of its impressive ensemble cast. And you'll be glad to hear that fan favorites Melanie Lynskey, Christina Ricci, Juliette Lewis, and Tawny Cypress are all returning to reprise their roles in the new season. And if that wasn't enough to make you tune in, the actors playing the teenage versions of the girls are returning as well, with Kevin Alves' teenage Travis being bumped up to a series regular. And of course, what good is a new season without some new faces? To the excitement of many fans, Elijah Wood is going to be joining the cast this season, taking on the role of Walter. Other new cast members include Lauren Ambrose, Nua Jess Eisman, and Jason Ritter. All of these names have me pretty excited for the show to return. But when exactly is that going to be? The filming for Yellowjackets Season 2 is going to wrap up in February 2023, and the show is all set to premiere on March 26th. According to showrunner Ashley Lyle, the cast and crew started working on the new season all the way back in August 2022. Of course, the show will be available to stream exclusively on Showtime. And while an official announcement hasn't been made yet, Season 2 is rumored to have 10 episodes, just like the first season. That's not all, though. The show has been renewed for a third season, which has given the writers a lot more room to play around with the plot and character arcs. But wait till you find out what the cast thinks of the story so far. For starters, Christina Ricci couldn't stop gasping while reading the scripts. Ricci plays the adult version of Misty in the show, and her character is pretty central to the story. Recently, the star revealed that Season 2 is definitely going to leave the fans shocked, and the first few episodes are definitely the most intense. Without getting into a lot of detail, Ricci revealed that in Season 2, things are wilder and way crazier, making it a whole lot of fun to watch. As far as her own role goes, she revealed that most of her scenes are with Elijah Wood this time around, and well, the two can make for a pretty interesting pair, considering that Wood plays the role of a detective who wants to discover the truth about all that went down in the woods. This is the second time that the two actors are working together after Ice Storm, and it's pretty great to see that they've retained their chemistry and rapport over the years. And while all of this is good news for the fans, the creators definitely feel the pressure. Melanie Lynskey, who plays Shauna on the show, recently revealed that the writers have really gone through a tough time. And why is that so? Well, because they feel the need to top the success of the first season. And for a good reason. With the first season of the show being received so well, the fans have high expectations from Season 2. Lynskey also revealed that the cast is dying to find out the fate of their characters, just like we are. And while we might have to wait a bit before all of the mysteries are unraveled, the teaser has given the fans a lot to look forward to. The official teaser for Yellowjackets Season 2 is about a minute long. But that's been more than enough to set things in motion. It starts with giving us a peek into the lives of both young and old Misty, hinting at the fact that there might be more than meets the eye here. Then the teaser gives the audience a glimpse of Natalie, who talks about a certain darkness being brought back, only adding to the intrigue. And of course, the cherry on top of the cake is the first look at Elijah Wood's character, who might just turn everything upside down with all his questioning. All in all, the teaser just goes to show that this season is going to be full of occult mythology and much more trauma for the characters that we have all come to love. Anyway, those were some of the newly revealed details about Yellowjackets Season 2. Are you excited for the show to return? See you next time. Bye.